please stand and join in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'll call the meeting of the Common Council to order for this day, April 8th. Please call the roll.
Councillor Olson.
Here.
Councillor Fennessy.
Here.
Councillor Bender.
Here.
Councillor Sweeney.
Here.
Councillor McDonald.
Here.
Councillor Mazzolia.
Here.
Councillor Finsland. Councillor Herrick.
Here.
Councillor Dennis Dahlbeck.
Here.
Councillor Esther Dahlbeck.
Here.
We have a quorum present.
At this time, I'll call for consideration of the minutes from the March 17th meeting. Got a motion and second to approve. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. We're going into public hearings. Before we do that, Councillor Mazzolia, I want to sincerely thank you for your service on this council and your service to the City of Superior. I know that your passion lies with sports, and we'll do everything we can to carry out what your vision is for the athletic fields and the teams and tournaments in Superior. So I want to thank you so much for your service. You've been great
It's been
to
a
work.
pleasure and an experience.
Okay. Item number 5.1 is the Community Development Needs and Fair Housing Choice for public comment. No action is required on this item.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No action
You
required.
just need to read it out loud.
Oh.
So.
The community.
All in favor of.
I'm sorry?
All in favor.
Oh. All in favor of? Opposed? Motion carried. I'm sorry.
Is it okay?
Technically, we should do a public hearing, I'm sorry.
You were supposed to say all in favor unless everyone
Oh,
wants to speak.
it says no action required.
But we need to do the, anyone here to speak in favor of it?
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
sorry, Bruce.
Okay. At this time, I'll call for a public hearing and ask those that wish to speak in favor of to do so now. Those that wish to speak in favor of may do so now. And for the final time, those that wish to speak in favor of may do so now. Hearing none, those that wish to speak in opposition to may do so now. For the second time, those that wish to speak in opposition to may do so now. And the third and final time, those that wish to speak in opposition to this may do so now. Hearing and seeing none, I'll call a public hearing to a close and ask the pleasure of the council.
There's no action required.
Pardon me?
No
Okay,
action required.
let's move on.
We are recommending to move up item 8.2, if that's approved by the council.
I move to move that to the front of the agenda.
I'll second it.
For the motion and second to move 8.2 up to the floor, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. 8.2 is a recommendation to approve and move forward with the Carlson Detman's Classification and Compensation Study Report, also known as Pay Plan A.
Move to approve Plan A.
Second to approve Plan
I
A.
would like to have a roll call.
Thank you. There is a motion and second to approve Plan A. Councilor Olson?
We under discussion?
Yes.
Okay. Under discussion, I just want to let everybody know that I am in favor of this wage study with some revisions. Therefore, I would like to amend the motion to remove step 1 from the wage study and review the current appeal process, referring that process to the Human Resources Committee for an alternate appeal system. I'll second that.
For a motion and second to amend the original motion, Councilor Finsland.
I think we should approve the motion as it stands.
I'll second
It's a motion and second to
Well,
approve. I'm sorry.
If there's a motion and a second to amend, we need to,
Right.
we need to make them, we need to call
Right.
that question. Okay.
So the motion and second to amend is before the floor. All in favor, further discussion?
Yes, if I could, I figure I should probably explain myself. I've been working real hard on this, along with a lot of other people in this room. From the people that are sitting out there on the floor to Mr. Carlson and Carlson Detman, to the mayor and the staff, and to administration. And this has been a long, daunting process, one that I don't think any of us expected. But my vision as we started way back fall on this was to make sure that we were doing the right thing for the employees of this city. What we were doing was right for the taxpayers of the city, and I think that plan has all of that in it. The exception that I had to it was that I thought that maybe we were making some adjustments in the wrong areas, and there was a 11-step pay plan that currently we're under 5, a 5-step program. But my intent from day 1, in day 2, in day 3, until today, was to do nothing more than make sure that we have a way, a plan, to recruit employees to the city of Superior, to retain the employees of the city of Superior, and have a document which is going to be a living document that we will be able to make changes to. In eliminating step 1, very simple process. It puts the approximately 18 people that are in step 1 into step 2. The cost of that is roughly $23,000 that I got from the finance department. There is money for it in the contingency fund. And by leaving the rest of it all the way up to step 11, it'll ensure that people can continue their careers with the city of Superior. It'll ensure us that by eliminating the lowest pay scale at being step 1 to step 2, that we'll have a recruitment tool, which is a little bit higher of an entry-level worker for the city of Superior. Whether it is a labor position in your public works department or any of the areas that are covered by that, or any of the clerical staff that is covered in what was formerly the 244 and 235 local unions here in the city. So with my suggestion, my amendment, it is nothing more than to help the people that we have working for the city of Superior. And by leaving it up to step 11, my plan was not to take anything away from anybody that wants to continue working here. And that's what we need. You people in the audience are the backbone of this community by doing the services that you're employed to do. The police and fire are the same thing. The staff, the mayor, everybody here, the counselors. So I see this as nothing wrong with the amendment that I put forward. It's to ensure the future for the city of Superior and nothing more than that. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Fennessy?
I've just got to agree with Councillor Olson on this. I think this is the right direction to go. This, as we all know, the city has had issues with recruitment of positions, and I think this will definitely help. But I also want to clarify also, I'm in agreement of the appeals process, of pulling that out and having that looked at. But I want to make it clear that the only way I'll support an amended appeals process is to make sure that there's some sort of a neutral aspect to that. I don't feel that the appeals process should be strictly internal to the city. I think we've got some abilities, whether it's with Carlson Detman or with somebody local, some local experts that can serve on that appeals process to give it a neutral third-party look. So I think we've got some great opportunities here, and I think we definitely need to move forward with what Councillor Olson is recommending.
Councillor,
May I say something?
yes, sir. Councillor Sweeney.
I suggested, I would like to ask for a roll call, first of all.
Yeah, we'll do a roll call, Jack.
Thank you. I'm against the salary plan. I'm not against studying the salary plan. I think that was a great idea. I'm against it for 2 reasons. One, it's not complete. It didn't take into all the factors. And number 2, I personally disagree with the definition of our market. Our market is not, in my opinion, it should have included cities that are closer to Superior. So for that reason, I'm against the salary plan.
Thank you, Councillor. Further discussion? Councillor Mazzolio?
In this plan, isn't there already something set up as far as appeals process with Carlson Detman? Wasn't that a part of the contract that they would handle so many appeals?
Amy, would you explain that?
Them handling a certain number of appeals was not part of the process. When we initially signed the contract with them, we did not sign anything that would commit them or us to an appeals process.
The motion before you is amendment to the original motion, and it is to eliminate step 1 of the pay plan A, as well as have the appeals process brought before HRC to recommend for an independent, neutral party to handle the appeals. Am I correct on that? Correct. Councilor Finsland?
That was my question. I thought your initial motion, Dan, was to just eliminate step 1. You're asking to have an appeals process from an outside source?
I'll reread the motion.
Okay.
The motion was to amend, my motion is to amend the motion to remove step 1 of the pay range and review the current appeal process, referring that process to the Human Resources Committee for an alternate appeal system.
I guess I can accept that.
Councilor Finsland? Okay.
See, I think I can
Thank you.
accept that.
Further discussion? The amended motion is before you.
Okay, yeah, right now you're just voting on that motion to remove step 1 and review the appeal plan. Roll call vote is starting with Councilor Finsland this time. Councilor Finsland.
Okay, the motion that I think I'm voting on is to amend my motion.
That's correct.
Okay, I'll vote aye.
Councilor Herrick.
Yes.
Councilor Dahlbeck.
I'll
Dennis
vote
Dahlbeck.
yes. I just want one clarification again. Dan, who are you looking for to, if somebody's not satisfied, are you looking at a part of the HRC or?
I think right now, from the way that I
Or
wanted
somebody
to...
unbiased?
No, that's, I think what it is to, my process in the thing was to get it to Human Resources with Cammie's direction to look into an alternate appeal system. So get it to there and then come up with a plan, a different plan, so.
All right. I can accept it. It's time these people get the money they deserved. They've been waiting long enough.
Councilor Esther Dahlbeck.
Yes. Yes.
Councilor Olson.
Yes.
Councilor Fennessy.
Yes.
Councilor Bender.
Yes.
Councilor Sweeney.
No.
Councilor McDonald.
Yes.
Okay,
Mo-
now
The
that
motion carried. That will be, the motion,
Left one off.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. Councilor Mazzola.
I'm sorry, Terry. Councilor Mazzolia.
Yes.
Thank you. The original motion is on the floor as amended. Discussion.
Okay, so the motion on the floor now is to approve the recommendation as amended. Councilor Herrick.
Yes.
Councilor Dennis Dahlbeck.
Yes.
Councilor Esther Dahlbeck.
No.
Councilor Olson.
Yes.
Councilor Fennessy.
Yes.
Councilor Bender.
Yes.
Councilor Sweeney.
No.
Councilor McDonald.
Yes.
Councilor Mazzolia.
Yes.
And Councilor
Yes.
Finsland. The motion is adopted as amended.
I want to thank the council and the people in the audience and those that aren't here. This has been a long, arduous process, and I think it benefits the people of Superior and the employees of Superior in a better way than what we've been able to offer in the past. So thank you very much.
Bruce, I'd like to thank the employees for being patient. Well, this should have been cleared up a long time ago, but I'm truly sorry that it took this long.
Thank you. We'll move to the consent agenda. You've heard the motion, a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried.
Item 7.1, Finance Director Vito is requesting approval of the updated budgets for the 2013 and 14 and 15 and formally approve the 2016 CIP and tentatively approve the 2017 through 19 CIP.
For the motion and second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Finance Director Vito is requesting approval of the Animal Care and Facility Agreement between the City of Superior and the Humane Society of Douglas County, effective August 1st or upon opening of the facility through December 31st, 2023, with a renewable additional 5-year period if agreed upon by both parties.
For the motion and second, discussion, Councillor Fennessy.
Just a question, I didn't get a chance to call anybody, but under the agreement, under the emergency repairs, and I fully understand that they have to make those emergency repairs, can we provide them a list of some of the vendors that we use for the city for that type of stuff? You know, just so that they have readily available vendors that they can call? I don't know if that's possible. I think it would help them and it would keep things consistent.
One of the things we would usually do in any of a city-owned building is we'd send one of our maintenance and construction people, and they would go up. They would ascertain the level of repair needed or what's wrong, and maybe fix it in-house.
Yeah, I'm referring to the emergency repairs.
Oh,
I think it says in here that they have the right to go get whoever for emergency repairs, if it's, in the middle of the night, whatever.
Sure.
So I think if we could help them out with using some of the same vendors that we use, or if our staff aren't available. we
A
can do that,
recommended
so.
list, I
Yep.
getcha.
Thanks.
Yeah, we can do that.
Any further discussion? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Item 7.3, Planning and Port Director Cirque is recommending to award the sale of land located at 4132 St. Croix Street to Belita Scott for $1,000.
You've heard the motion. All in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Planning and Port Director Cirque is recommending approval of a request by Superior Water, Light, and Power Company for a 20 by 200-foot utility easement on unplatted land in the vicinity of Cumming Avenue and North 53rd Street.
For the motion and second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion is carried.
Planning and Port Director Cirque, on behalf of the Friends of the Superior Public Library, is requesting to post signs promoting the annual library book sale to be held April 25th.
Heard the motion in multiple seconds. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried.
7.6, Acting Public Works Director is requesting authorization to waive City Code Section 62.18, restricting the use of pesticides on city lands for the use of herbicide to control non-native invasive plants.
For the motion and second to approve, Councillor Herrick.
Yeah, just a question for you. They're going to be using this chemical. Is it going to be posted anywhere so if people are out there in the area, so that they're aware of it?
I'm not exactly sure of the process. I know that we've been doing this for the last 13, 14 years for different invasive species, but I can certainly check with Darian and recommend that it be posted in the areas that they're using it before and after. If there's if it's going to be something that will hang around and be toxic to animals, people, that kind of stuff, that it be posted and there'd be some kind of notification.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I guess
Motion.
I didn't notice Darian was out there, but she was nodding. So yes, it will be posted.
Motion's on the floor. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion is carried.
Mayor Hagan is recommending the following committee appointments: reappointing Bob Finstead to the Assessment Board of Review, appointing John Nusane to the Community Development Block Grant, and reappointing Mary Kehoe to the Urban Forestry Tree Board.
For the motion is second, all in favor? Opposed? Motion is carried.
Mayor Hagan is 8.2 is already completed. Item 10.1 is a resolution introduced by the License and Fees Committee adopting changes to the building inspection permit fee structure.
For the motion and second, I see no lights on. All in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Item 10.2, a resolution introduced by the Community Development Division setting a public hearing for May 19th at 6:30 for the 2014 Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report.
For the motion and second, discussion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion is carried.
Item 10.3 is a resolution by the Planning Department amending the 2015 Community Development Block Grant Action Plan.
For the motion and second, all in favor? Opposed? Motion is carried.
Item 10.4 is a resolution introduced by the Common Council approving a 3-year harbor development statement of intentions for the years 2015 through 18.
For the motion in multiple seconds, Councilor Olson.
Question for you, Jason. Is this part of the legislation that we're looking for support for?
No, this is our typical program that we need to kind of get into the plan. It's related to our Harbor Assistance Grant Program, which the state is looking at, but this it's a little outside of that.
Right.
This just allows us to apply for those grants. What Councilor Olson is alluding to is that in the governor's budget, the governor has left out the Harbor Assistance Grant Program bonding authority for that. Usually it's about a $12.5 million program. That'll go down to a $1.3 million program, which will mean that there will be no projects. So we are, and Dan knows this, we're actively through Wisconsin Commercial Ports Association trying to get some support for that. So thanks, Dan, for giving me the podium on that.
All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion is carried.
Item 11.1, an ordinance introduced at the request of the Public Works Committee, amending City Code Chapter 34, Construction Code, Section 3457, city registration required regarding heating contractor.
For the motion and second, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. Any further business to come before this body? Yes, sir.
Yes,
Counselor.
I would like to thank the mayor for the presentation that he made today at Rotary. There were 2 commendations on behalf of the city of Superior. One going to 98-year-old young Lou Martin, and that was very well received. And Lou was there live and on stage to receive it, and also to fellow Rotarian Rod Campbell, who turned 90 recently. But thank you for that. That was very well done.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Heard the motion and second. All in favor? We stand adjourned. Thank you.